So let's talk about median sales price for just a second. So median sales price is basically, it's the number that falls right in the middle of all the data that's collected. So it's a good idea when you're looking at large samples of pricing, it's a good idea to use median sales price because it gives you a general idea and it doesn't get skewed by really, really high numbers or really, really low numbers. It's just what fell right smack in the middle. But the media uses this to say the market is crashing. Number one, they'll use market activity, and then they won't say it's market activity. They'll say that somewhere low down in the article to try to just get you to click on it. But then they also, if prices go down, they'll say huge price drop. Market values are dropping. When you read the article, it's like 0.7%. Even though appreciation's been 15% over the last year, a 0.7% in median sales price decrease, and they're jumping all over it, putting it in the media. Well, does the median sales price have any indication on market value? And the truth of that is no. So let's look at this example. We have this first month, we had a $3 million sale, a $2.75 million sale, 1.65, 1.5, 500,000, 350,000, 275, 225, 220. Okay. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we had 9 sales. So 4 above, 4 below. The median sales price is $500,000. So month 1, median house prices are $500,000. Month 2, we have a 4.25, 3.5, 3.25, 2.5, 400, 395, 385, 250, 315. Notice that all of these numbers are higher than month 1. Every single one of them. It's just that the 5th sale right here, the one that falls in the middle, is $400,000. So now the median sales house price for month 2 is $400,000. So according to this example, the housing market has declined 20%. So you can see where that is. It's not a statistical fact. It does not mean that if you go and look for a $2.5 million house that you're going to get $500,000 off of that, or a 20% discount, and now it's going to sell for $2 million. It simply means that the purchasing range of things have changed. So when interest rates went up, people's buying power went down, so their ability to buy more expensive properties, they're going to start moving into lower priced properties. So that median sales price is going to come down. So let's say the median sales price dropped in that example to 10%. That doesn't mean that if you go and you were looking at a $500,000 house, you're going to now get it for $450,000. It just means that you bought a $450,000 house for $450,000, $450,000, because that's the price range you were shopping in. The market value, the actual value of the property, did not change. It's the buying pattern that changed. So I hope that makes sense. So when you're looking at median sales prices, and when you're reading articles about the world is falling, the industry, the real estate market's crashing, you cannot look at those numbers and know what they mean, what they're actually saying. You have to look at it on an individual basis. You can look at neighborhoods and you can see, okay, are values going up or down in a neighborhood? And you can tell that by the prices, like the actual prices of houses, the actual market value of what a buyer is willing to buy and what a seller is willing to sell for. That is the market value. Okay, I hope this makes sense. All right, here's another example. I'm not going to go into all of it, but same thing here. Market declined by 50%, but there is no market decline. Everything is still the same value. It's just that there was a bunch of $1 million houses because, okay, so this is the example. Sorry, kind of jumped ahead of myself there. So let's say the first month interest rates are normal. So you had a couple 3 millions, a couple 2 millions, a few 1 millions, and then the next month the interest rates went up, so people's buying power went down. So instead of buying some $3 million and $2 million houses, they went out and bought a bunch of $1 million houses. So now the median sales price for homes within a 1 month difference would be 1 million versus 2 million, because this was the 5th and this was the 5th. So that's a 50% market decline. That does not mean that a $2 million house is now only worth $1 million. It means that people were buying more $1 million houses. Now, might we see a decrease in value in a $3 million house because people aren't buying that? It's possible. But might we see an increase in $1 million houses because there's more demand there? That's very possible. So you really can't use median sales price to determine market value.